Paige Bueckers made her debut against the Minnesota Lynx. We got some highlights. Let's get into it. First and foremost, this is a very special moment for the Bueckers family, as Paige Bueckers has been dreaming about this since she's been a child. Her father, Bob Bueckers, was at the game. He was getting teary-eyed. He talked about he was crying before the. Of course, he wants to see his daughter succeed, and more importantly, she's living out her childhood dreams. So shout out to the Bueckers family and the fact that Paige is able to play against her favorite childhood team and compete on the highest stage as a professional. Love the fact that Paige is dribbling the ball up herself and she's just getting to the rim. She has Carly Samuelson guarding. Maisha sets a screen and just right there, she turns Carly around. Carly is nowhere to be found in this play. Straight line drive to the rim, shoots up a floater. She misses the floater. Obviously, she seemed a little nervous. She got the rebound, though, which, funny enough, she had 7 rebounds this game. She was the leading rebounder on the Dallas Wings. This is as a point guard, so that's really good to know. And then, boom, finishes the play, getting her first 2 buckets. Kind of unorthodox, but it's good nonetheless. Love the fact that she was able to just attack off the dribble. Translate so quickly was the fact that she is able to play really good defense. She was guarding every position on the court for the most part. Actually, yeah, she was. She was guarding every single position on the court, whether that be Jessica Shepard, whether it be Napheesa Collier, whether it be Courtney Williams, and she kind of lived up to the challenge. It wasn't like they were really having their way. Courtney Williams, here she was trying to attack Paige, and she gets a block. She gets a block off of a jump shot, which is really good to see. So, again, here she is working off ball. We got Enrique passing her the ball. She got it back to Enrique, works down off of us. That's tough. That's a tough shot. That's a tough fadeaway. And over Napheesa Heidemann just catching. People say, oh, she struggled, this and that. I don't think she struggled per se too much. She's a rookie. She's not going to score 100 points in her first game, or let alone 100 points in any game. But the only trepidation that I would say, and she understands this because she's not the type of player that forces the action. I just shoot more. 10 shots isn't enough. Like, I would rather her go 3 for 20 than 3 for 10. Shoot more. And especially on a team like this Dallas Wings team, Enrique needs somebody that's going to be like, yo, we need to score, and we need to score now. This team is going to go as far as Paige and Enrique take them. And she was drafted number 1 for a reason. So the only thing I would say is just shoot more. Now, obviously, I don't expect her to go 3 for 10 or 3 for 20 in a game. But I don't feel like 10 shots is enough for her to really I don't feel like 10 shots is enough for her to kind of get into the flow of an offense. So I will hope that she gets more aggressive, because when she did, where she gets more downhill, where she starts attacking more, it opens up the floor for her entire team. And right now, this Dallas Wings team they're built for her to command this offense the way that she can. So, they played against the Lynx championship team. Courtney Williams is doing her thing. But again, the only thing I would say was just shoot more. She didn't I didn't think she played bad. She had 2 turnovers, which she threw one out of bounds accidentally. Just thinking somebody was going to be in a different spot than they were. And another one, she just dribbled the ball off her hands. A lot of it, I think, was just maybe nerves, more so than anything. But she had some really great assists. She had some really great scoring moments. And again, defensively, which is probably the hardest part to play, she pretty much lived up to the billing defensively. She's a better defender than a lot of rookies in this league right now. She's a lot of players. So she was able to guard multiple positions, which should be impressive. She should be impressed with, rather. If I had to grade this game, I'd probably give it a C or a B at worst. But I'll go C plus. It was an average rookie performance. So, but I expect, if this is, again, and she talked about this after the game, if this is the worst that she's gonna play, there's a lot to like about where she's headed in her career. So I expect a lot more from her against Seattle, but that's gonna be another tough team because Skylar Diggins-Smith is a defensive menace, especially at the point guard position. But we'll see. We'll see how she lives up to that challenge. And again, I understand that she's deferring to her teammates and Enrique and Dejanay and Melissa and everybody else on the court, but they're begging her to take over. So it is what it is. Shout out to Paige making her debut game. I really, again, a lot of people on the internet, chirping too much, saying this isn't that, and this is no. She played well. She could play better, and she's gonna play better. So shout out to Bueckers for making her debut game. Make sure y'all sub to the channel, mash that subscribe button. Deuces, y'all.